As far as Indiana's sake, and that's another thing, kind of like I kind of wanted to press on with a little bit with the injuries because we haven't been here since what, the second round? It's been a while. Um,
Oh, I think we spoke about the conference finals, but yeah, probably second round.
it's been a minute. It's been a minute, but Halliburton went down in that game 7, and I kind of felt bad. It was kind of good to see him push through that game 6. I was honestly surprised and shocked that he was looking the way that he was looking. But it's just unfortunate that we're not going to see him, the JTs. Unfortunately, what happened to him in the next series. We know what happened with Damian Lillard, but the Eastern Conference is looking a bit wide open next season.
Well, I will say this season alone, we've seen at least, I believe, 5 to 7 torn Achilles injuries, which is the most they had in 20 some years. This was a abnormal season when it comes to those lower body injuries. Of course, you had Tatum, Dame, Highly, like you mentioned, but we also had Isaiah Jackson and James Wiseman with their ruptured Achilles. Drew Smith from Portland. Um, Hallie is also the third Indiana player to rupture or torn their Achilles this season. So it's been unfortunate.
Damn, what you think? What you think is like the cause of that shit though?
I
Like
don't know.
I seen a post. Somebody was like, like, hey, should they shorten the season? And I'm like,
Well,
torn
to,
between the two. But I'm like, to avoid stuff like this, I would lean more towards a yeah.
to be fair though, the talks about shortening the season been around for like the last 3 to 5 years. The problem is with the shortened season, that's less money for the players. And I don't know if the players are going to really concede to making less money for a shorter season. The owners ain't taking less money. We know how the owners are when it comes to NFL or NBA when it comes to money. So I don't see that being a solution. I would love it, depending on the number. Like if we're going from 82 to let's say 50 games, I'm not really opposed to that. I'll say the lowest I'm looking at is 65. I'll personally say 72 games.
Yeah, nah, that's not bad. I think, and then it's crazy because they're including the things like the end tournament, the end season tournament, and stuff like that, which is cool. But we got players out there and teams out there that's trying to really get that award. You know what I mean? So, um, I don't know. I'm kind of torn between the two. It kind of sucks because we deal with stuff like this. I just hope that in the future and all the young talent that's coming in here, that these players just not saying the Halliburtons and the Jason Tatum's don't take care of their body, but hopefully they could put in a little bit more effort and work and stuff like that to just really maintain for a long season. Halliburton hasn't played this long in probably his whole career. This is the furthest he's ever been.
They've been, yeah. They also played an
So,
extra game this year.
and Jason Tatum, I mean, you think about it, he's been giving us consistency since he's been in the league and going far since he's been in the league. So I'm not gonna sit here and say it was a matter of time for it to happen, but it's just unfortunate, man.
Yeah, a lot of it has to do probably with the wear and tear on the body. These players are constantly playing 82 games. Someone like Tatum, who's going into the playoffs every year in his career, so he's playing probably more than 90 games per season. Then you add into the fact you have the FIBA tournaments every off year, and then you have the Olympics like they did this past summer. So it's a lot of wear and tear. A lot of people look at the shoes, like the low cut shoes, probably could be a reason. I don't know. No one has the answers, right? Adam Silver's is speaking with some professionals in AI, I guess, to figure out what is the cause with the whole lower leg injuries. But again, it's unfortunate. I don't think we're gonna have a set answer. I think people's gonna have their own opinion on it. Right now, just trying to get help.